Yeah, Shelby Walker Show. We back. Let me turn myself up in these headphones. Yeah, there you go. That sound good. Hey, and diamonds. Houston, what up? It's cold, so they say. Oh, let me take my frames off. I hate that glare. And a cured up episode. Had to whip up episode real quick. Let's talk about it. Got a few things. Ladies, y'all know y'all come in free. Welcome, welcome. Get your popcorn blankets. I know it's cold. A lot of y'all out there laid up with a little, yeah, I mean, yeah. Thought you was gonna be snowed in. Wasn't. Had to get up out of there. I've been there. Yeah. I don't live like that no more though. Shout out to all the teachers. Teachers, ooh, we got a day. They done gave us a day. For no reason. They feel good. And then I think in a few more hours, they gonna let us know if we don't got school tomorrow. So be on the lookout. YouTube, I'm gonna let this run. Nice, cold. Watch our heat. Yeah. Hey. Y'all, this is my karaoke song, people. It is. Them vibes never lie. I say, he had to double down on it. He doubled down on it on a different note. Said it again. Vibes don't lie. YouTube, don't kill me. Leon, we letting this rock. Yeah. Know what time it is. We don't. Next time you don't force. Baby, just relax. Is what it is. Sometimes it is what it is, and you gotta just let it just be that. Do I got another song for y'all? Do I got another? Hold on real quick. Big round of applause. Yeah. This song, I've still been listening to this song. I can't not listen to it. I probably listen to it at least once a day, but I haven't listened to it in a while. So I said, you know what, it's a little soft. I can't turn it off. That's all right, ladies. I got another one for us. Fellas, what up? Y'all'll be all right. I don't listen to rap, man. I just don't. I don't know what you want me to tell you. I don't listen to it. I mean, I do, but I don't. You know, I do, but I don't. And let this rock. Yeah. For real, sunshine. For real. Can't believe they got the weather wrong. Well, I'm so happy we out. Oh, let me shut up. Tori on. Hey. No. Hey. Yo, I need a. YouTube, don't kill me. But the world. How long I been? Oh, that's a long intro. Let me wrap this up. Oh my gosh. Another big round of applause. Shelby Walker Show. Welcome. Episode 2. Nice little snow that we got, Houston. I don't know where the snow is at or the ice. It it did not happen. I think they got it wrong. I know they got it wrong. And I'm so happy they did. Shout out to the teachers. No school for us. I hear at 3 o'clock they're supposed to tell us that if we're gonna have school tomorrow. Cause I know Dallas don't got school on Tuesday, so I'm keeping our fingers crossed. But they probably most likely gonna we're gonna be up and running. No reason. I mean, no more tissue in the convenience stores, grocery stores, napkins, water, everything. They bought it up like it was we was gonna be snowed in for real. And I think last year this happened, and it kind of that did happen. So maybe that's what had everybody so geared up for it. But hey, here we are, man. Welcome to the Shelby Walker Show. Shout out to the first, last time listeners, of course. Let's get to it. I got a few things that I wanna start with, and I wanna start with the ladies because it's a new phenomenon that's happening. I don't know when y'all started this. I would say in the last 6 to 7 months, 6 to 7 months, this has been a thing. It's two words. All of the bad women, all the Yamins out there. Shout out to my Yam. No, I'm playing. Very nice looking women seem to just like this phrase. Y'all have all heard it, fellas. Mind you, that's the issue that I'm trying to figure out. I've done some research on mind you. I've essentially broken it down in the simplest of terms. Just so you know, I think that's what they're trying to say. It's like a mind you, I wasn't even supposed to be there. This is what they're saying. It's like everywhere you look, every time I'm out, I meet a baddie. She's saying, let me not say that. I hear women using it back and forth with each other. So, ladies, y'all tell me who was the creator. I would like to meet her. I want to sit down with her. I think, when they're able to do this, because it's like in a split second, 2026, that's what they're going to use. They're going to use mind you. Fellas, pay attention to it. I like it. I'm not, I don't, the women that use it around me, they look nice. So, it's a good thing. Good thing. Good thing. Moving on. Moving on. To the fellas, it's something that we have to stop doing. The close friends, let's just say you meet a young lady. Okay, y'all exchange Instagrams. And then you just throw her in the close friends for no reason. One, y'all are not close friends. Y'all just met. How can y'all be close friends if y'all just met? So why would you just put her? Why are you so easily throwing people into close friends? That's you easy. We gotta stop that. And I'm a snitch. I'm telling. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do it because it's weird. It is weird. I got a lot of female homegirls, and this is what they breaking it down. It's weird. Why they didn't ask to see the thirst traps? Like you a finance dude, and now all of a sudden she know your favorite underwear because all you doing is throwing thirst traps into close friends. And I get it, but if you're not like that on the regular story, you can't just. She didn't ask for that, and now she's trapped, and now she got to make it weird. Now she got to follow you. It's just, fellas, we got to stop the close friends trick. We got to do it. If you gonna throw the thirst traps in the close friends, throw them on the real story, and then they can't be mad. You gotta keep it. I gotta call a spade a spade. If you gonna do that in the close friends, you gotta do it on the story. If you gonna just throw it in, she didn't even ask, or y'all didn't even build any rapport, or she didn't put you in it. I can see if she threw you, but come on, man, we can't do that. We can't do that. And then what really is close friends? That's really a deeper, darker conversation. Cause I love the close friends that I'm able to see that the women close friends that I'm in. Thank y'all. I just mind my business. I don't say too much. You might get a like. I give you a heart. Because really, I'm not supposed to be seeing this anyway. She just letting me see. So, fellas, you got to keep it cool. We got to stop that. What's the thirstiness behind it? Come on, man. Where else do I want to go with this, man? I'm tired of seeing the Ford SUVs that look like cop cars that people just buy. I think you people should go. Y'all are terrible. Do you know how much of a heart attack you give people when you just sitting up and it's the forward car that you know look like that's the undercover, and here you are just being a normal civilian. Niggas tags not out, ain't got insurance, all type of stuff people go through, and here you go, they minding their business, trying to stay incognito, and here you go with the Ford that look like the undercover that's always pulling people over. I don't know what other states undercover is, but in Houston, ours is the Ford, the SUV Ford. We, it's no. So you people need to, we need to leave that back in 2025. That needs to go away. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it. I don't like it. I was coming home the other day, speeding, not really speeding, but you know, going fast enough. And he go a white Ford. I'm like, damn, it looked like one of them. You know, I put my seatbelt on and stuff as I'm driving by. Just a normal family in the Ford, and then they even have the nerve to get the wheels. Like usually it don't come the factory. You would think would be like the silver. These be the black ones. Like, come on, man. Hey, how you going? I guess it's to deter the real undercovers from pulling them over. I don't know. I just don't like it. I'm ranting. I'm sorry. This is just what I thought before I get to more serious topics. Because there's a lot going on in the world. It's pretty crazy. And we'll get to it. I just want to get these fun topics out the way. Let's talk about self-sabotage in relationships. This big Instagram couple, y'all seen them. The lady that's always doing the Christy Sarah, and Desmond Scott. She do all the crazy videos. If you don't know, I'll post it. But I just want to I don't care, but I think women don't, from what the conversation seems to be, sometimes guys, I'm going to just tell you, we self-sabotage. Sometimes we self-sabotage. And I'm not saying in this example that he did. To me, that's what it looks like. But if other people, say, it just looks like he self-sabotaged. And to even make it a bigger conversation outside of them, it happens. Sometimes the only way out is for me to self-sabotage this and make her, and I know what y'all saying, ladies, oh, that's cowardice, explain how you feel. In this situation, that's exactly what he said. He said, I wanted to separate. Essentially, she wanted to try to make things or work on things. Maybe he was at his breaking point, right? So this is an example of you do communicate that. You did try to reconcile. Okay, I don't think it's worth reconciling. But now maybe your partner is not willing to receive that. So you self-sabotage. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying this. I'm just saying it happens. And I think it happens on both sides. I think women do it and I think men do it. I'm not trying to lean one or the other way. So I just thought that was real interesting. Instagram couples, you got to be careful. I think we've seen many examples of, it ain't all roses. And that's cool. I'm really looking for my chapstick. Feel like man, don't you hate when you lose your chapstick? Oh, here we go. I found it. All right, where we off to now? Let's get to the playoffs. Really quick. Big football weekend. Again, everybody's supposed to be snowed in. Nobody's snowed in. And who we had? We had the Broncos, shout out Court, and the Patriots, and then we had Seahawks and Rams. So we got a Seahawks and Patriots Super Bowl. So Denver and the Rams lost. Only thing I'll say about the Denver game is I think two different angles. Sean Payton, you outsmarted yourself. Okay, I think you playing super aggressive in the first half. If you kick the field goal, you have a 10-10 game. You go into overtime, you give yourself a better opportunity. Do you still win or lose? I know the game can't end in the tie. It's the playoffs. And those weather conditions were terrible. You had your 10 points. You go for it, and The second angle is you would think that being at home in Denver, that the people that would know about how the weather conditions would change would be the Denver Broncos. Like you would think there's somebody on that team to say, hey, like at this time, this is what the weather is predicting to do. Because I mean, they missed so many field goals in that second half of the game, but obviously because the weather impacted the game so much. So it very well could have been a Broncos Super Bowl. I think that's what kind of hurts, the Bronco fans. I'm sure out there, the players. My heart has goes out to them, but I think coaching is overrated. Take your analytics. What analytics don't account for is the weather being bad in the second half, or someone making a play. Like, I don't know. I think throughout the whole playoffs, we find out that analytics should be. Come on, man, take your points. Since when did this become a thing? We just you 4th and 1, you going for it, but you could take the three. To come on, man. But hey, what you get is what you get. We got a Patriots and Seahawks Super Bowl, so we'll see. Said, I know you're gonna be there. Shout out my dog. Said he's so happy that the Seahawks won. Um, and that's enough of that. So I think now I want to get to the serious or the more serious. I think obvious news that's pretty terrible. Um, the Minnesota the shooting, right? The gentleman that is the ICU nurse, Mr. Pretty. I think it's Pretti. Yeah. What can I say? He's just doing what it seems like to me, just normal human stuff. You watch a woman get like almost push. You know them pushes that nigga push you up out your chest and like you kind of lift up. And again, these are men doing this to women. I understand they officers. I just think I've worked in. I'm someone that actually have worked in a correctional facility and worked with male and female residents. It was obviously juveniles or adults. We still had to restrain them, but there would be certain ways where you're trying not to harm a woman, even if you do think she's doing something wrong, which these women weren't. Again, they get pushed. He sees it. ICU nurse works in the VA hospital, right? Kind of his identity evolves helping people. So that's what he does. He tries to help the women up. He gets mauled, attacked, and he has a firearm, which is perfectly fine. Obviously in Minnesota, it's a carry state. He had his permit, and they take that, and from what the video shows, obviously they kind of execute him in the middle of the street. I don't know. I don't know. The world doesn't feel real. It's kind of crazy that happened. White people. I hate to make this distinguished, but I just think it's kind of these are white law enforcement doing this to a white man, and not just any white man. If you want to think of like the most American demographic of a white man, it's a white man with a gun, right? Like, America, white man with a gun, proud. This is what we're supposed to do: have guns. Like the stereotype of a, and they're killing their own kind, race. This is bad. This is not good. This is not. This is not good. Um, Even compare this to the George Floyd, just the type of citizen that you know this white gentleman is on paper versus George Floyd. Obviously, both horrendous. I'm just saying. You know, George Floyd didn't deserve what he was, what happened. Um, but you would think that this would be the last person that this type of thing would happen to, a white male like this. I think that's what I'm saying. And I can only imagine if this dude was black and that happened. Like Minnesota would probably be on fire. It's almost like I understand, they still protesting, but We saw what the George Floyd effect did, and I think this I could see someone arguing that this is worse than George Floyd. I think that's what I'm saying. Also, um, that's that's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy that happened. And I wonder how Trump people are feeling. Not Trump people. People. This is the thing. This is the thing. People were kind of hinting to, like, I understand you made, hey, I'm voting for the politics, but just on some like human to human things, listen to what they saying. This dude was he brandished his gun and he came there to do maximum harm to the police officers, and then the video comes out of him actually protecting women and then gets executed. Y'all don't feel a little bit ashamed or like, ooh, this is you know, I don't know. As a teacher, sometimes you have to teach kids how to be human. Unfortunately, hey, that's not nice. You shouldn't say that. Hey, you need to apologize. Hey, how would you feel if someone did that to you? Outside of teaching them the curriculum and the math, the science, the reading, or me, I social studies or critical thinking, what I teach them. But you have to teach them to be human, and it's tough. Because why are you teaching but while you're around kids that can be molded, you should definitely teach them like morals and ethics and empathy and civility. You know, all these. Hey, put yourself in someone else's shoes. I mean, what is this really all even for, right? An invasion of illegal aliens. What are we talking about? These are humans, and I get it. I get it. I've seen both sides. I've been to Denver, Colorado, and I'm at the light, and just Venezuelans attack the cars trying to sweep and clean the niggas' window shields. And we in the Uber. I'm like, who are they? I've never seen. You know, what is this? And the Uber driver says, hey, this is like this area is, and I'm like, oh, I could see how this could bother someone. I could see. So I'm not saying that, but again, I mean, hey, they here. Are 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 they killing people? Do you know? Where are the bad ones that y'all are saying that you're arresting? Because you never see that on TV. You never see the, like, hey, this was the, like, this 5 year old's dad was a murderer or a rape. So that's why we did a bait. That's why we used his kid as a prop or as bait to lure him and his mom outside to. No, he's just a 5 year old, and his dad actually walked to the south of Texas in Brownsville, filled out the application saying, hey, I'm here to seek asylum. Go to the meetings, do everything he's supposed to do, hasn't missed a check in. But hey, we know that he's one, so it's almost like when they give you tickets for a quota. It's like, let's just meet the quota. Like, how about you get one that you can't brag about and say, hey, he's a criminal, this is what he did, and we got him. People would not even argue if those were the type of immigrants that you guys claim would be trying to deport. I don't know. I'm ranting, but I think it's important to talk about. I do. Even if you think it doesn't affect you, it doesn't affect you until it affects you. That's what I would say. You might be in a country or traveling somewhere where you on vacation and now there's a travel ban and now you can't get back. You plan to do a vacation for 4 or 5, 6 days. Now you might be, so it can affect you. Just giving a small example about how it can. I don't know. I know that dude that guy at the least did not deserve to be killed. Right? If y'all gonna arrest him, that's one thing. And I have a theory too, because it's like, why did they shoot so many times? I think one of their guys got scared and shot. Or someone's gun went off on accident first. That's what because logically I just don't. I'm trying to make sense of because it's like fuck. Are they? It's not like a race thing, you know. Like because if he was black, this would be a lot easier. Like oh, they're just racist. You know, this is like he was white. Shot him 9 to 10 times. Y'all backing up, shooting him like he's crawling towards you. So I think someone's gun went off on accident, and that prompted the first real shot at the guy, and it just became a frenzy. And then even these guys that are ICE, I mean, these dudes got no mask. You don't know who they are. These dudes could be a lot of people to get into those jobs, like the fact to, and I know because I've worked in a jail before, a juvenile jail. So I've like people that are the COs or just, juvenile version, teenage version. But some people would be in those positions to harm kids, and then you as a human, me, would have to you should step in and say, hey, that's not like I get she said something that or he said one of these children have said some teenagers said something to make you this mad or they've tried to harm you, but at the end of the day, you're an adult. You shouldn't this shouldn't be it's one thing to restrain someone, but it's one thing to like abuse them while you're doing it. Like, it's a line. And sometimes you have people that work in those type of jobs that like to get some things off, or I've worked with them, I've seen it, and you as a human should stop that. And if I saw anything crazy, yo, hey, that's a kid, man. Well, that's not what we doing. Like you need to be fired. Something's off. We got to get this person out of here. Hey, you can't work on this. You got to do something else. And that's what you have a lot. You have that in them type of. I know. I'm just telling you. Derek Chauvin, just to compare it to the George Floyd, right? Derek Chauvin was the one who got on his neck, right, for the 9 minutes. The three officers on his back, or the other two officers that was on his back, well, maybe three or four. Okay, the other officers that was with Chauvin also got charged for not stopping him. And this Minnesota, this Mr. Pretty guy, this is bad, man. It's crazy. Tell you what, it would not work in. I don't know if Texas, if this would. I just can't see. And that's the thing. Texas has. I'm almost, and this ain't even racist or This is just a proximity. We're closer to a border, so we're a border state. There are way more um, of these so-called people that they're trying to deport in Texas than it is in Minnesota. I would be almost. The way more would. So like, if this was really a problem, you come on now. You wouldn't be using 5-year-olds to get your parents to come outside. Come on now. So the fact that it's not happening, and if this is happening in Texas, y'all let me know. I don't know. I haven't seen no ICE, and I watch the news all the time. ICE is not riding around in Harlem Clark and in fucking South Park, they're just not. They're not. Just telling you. What do I want to finish with? I don't know. My heart goes out to the stuff in Minnesota, man. Again, you may not think it's important, but America, we definitely have a problem. They don't even wear masks in other countries overseas when they are in these places. Like they got masks on their own citizens. So I think that's my last thing. America, we have a problem. I think that'll be the name of this episode. I'll be back next week. We'll see what we got. Super Bowl. I've been hitting no prize picks. Crazy. That is crazy. Getting you back prize picks. We really got to find out why when these baddies start saying, mind you, that really bothers me. I mean, not bothers me, but I really want to know who she was. Let's see if I got some closeout music. I do. Oh, hold on. Let me get it right. I'm sorry, guys. I edit this part out. Let me turn. There we go. There we go. Shelby Walker Show. Oh man, good little quick episode. Let me get it out to y'all. What can I say? You know, pat on my back, man. And fellas, I know y'all around that time where you tired of that baddie that you thought you was gonna be with. You gotta let her go. You gotta get up out of there. It didn't snow. You have no reason to be over there. It's just cold. It's just cold. Outro. Hey, we getting out of here. YouTube, you can't be mad. I don't even, cause y'all YouTube, you ain't messing with Tory. You ain't. That's saying this shouldn't be a copyright claim. Hey, thank you for joining me. Shelby Walker Show. Hey, yep. Hey, be back next week. You. I really hope we don't have school. Hey, shout out to all the people that's out of work. Everybody closed down. Hey, yeah. Family every single day. I'm trying to check and see if I talked about everything. Yeah, I did. Hey, hey. Shelby Walker Show. Thank you. Peace.